Hello everyone, hello. Let me see here. I had a mishap. Oop, lizard. I had a mishap with this here leak, so I'm gonna pull it. Ooh, look at the root ball. Oh, I'm losing soil. Y'all know me, I don't like to lose no soil. I beat all the little soil off my stuff. Put it all back. Hey, Chrissy. But this leak, I hit it with the hose and see that bent. It's not dead, but I'll just use it because instead of letting it go to waste, I don't want to waste it when I can use it. So I just want to show y'all see these bunching onions here? They have gone to seed. It's July. And you see the flowers have just about dried up. I'm going to show you what they look like before they dry up. They'd be like this. Now these are leeks going to seed. However, the seed heads are going to be they're going to look just about the same. And then once they dry up, I see some more bunching onions over there that have dried up. Can y'all see in there that little black dot? Don't that look just like the seeds you get out your seed packs when y'all order seeds? This is what leek seeds look like too. Try to get them in my hand without dropping them. I'm dropping some of them. I'm gonna have some volunteers. It's hard to do with one hand, y'all bear with me. Let me see. Try to hop them up in my hand. Hold on, y'all. Try not to drop no more. Okay. Y'all see them? Don't them look like onion seeds? Now these are leeks. Like I told you, leeks, onions, in the allium family. So, excuse me while I swat mosquitoes. But there you have it. So, when your stuff dries up like this, you can just usually just rub them. And now you will see that little leaf part sometime. You can let that blow away. But that's what your onion seeds look like. I'm gonna collect these because I want to plant some bunching onions somewhere. Plant some more somewhere. So I'm gonna plant these, and then I have some over there that's going to seed. I think I have some somewhere else too. I'm not for sure, but I'm gonna make use of that. And I want to show y'all this leek over here. I think this is American flag. I can't remember. But if you just think about each one of those, is going to be 3 seeds. There's about 3 seeds in each one of these little flower things. It usually be 3 seeds. So all of those is going to be 3 in each one. So that, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to leave a bunch of onions. That's what I was saying in my video. You don't have to leave a bunch. You can just leave some. Can y'all tell this? This is just about the heat of the day. Whew, man, the ground's hot, burning my feet. I hand pollinated 2 watermelons today. Watermelons takes patience, y'all. A lot of people be like, oh, pull it when a tendril. Now this one, the tendril is still yellow, but I want to show y'all something because I'm about tired of misinformation on the internet where people just regurgitate some crap that they heard from somebody else. Once again, like I try to tell y'all, I realize you have to listen to somebody and you have to start somewhere. But after you have the basic knowledge, start doing experimentation on your own. Nobody's going to lock you up in jail for experimenting in your garden, especially if you don't tell nobody, because don't nobody know what you're doing but you. But I just get so tired of people. People get on these platforms. They have these huge platforms and they repeat these wives' tales and this stuff from people. I don't even know where they get it from. I guess they get it from the Old Farmer's Almanac. But then, look in the Old Farmer's Almanac and watch how wrong that weather be. But don't even get me started on that. So, people be like, when the tendril goes brown, harvest it. When they're not really using logical common sense. These plants, though these vines here, they produce fruits, right? So the plant is, in essence, you could think of it like a mother or a woman that's pregnant has fruits, which are the babies on the vines. When a mother is, when her time to carry her child, now this is under normal circumstances. We're not talking about other stuff that happens, sometimes. We're talking about normal circumstances. When the baby's fully developed, what happens? The woman goes into labor and she ejects that child from her body. These plants will do the same thing. Just like I want y'all to tell me, when you leave a tomato on the vine too long, what happens to it? It'll eventually fall off. You touch that sucker, it'll fall off. Now, every blue moon, you may have one that'll hang on and it'll rot up there, but it's rotting because, it's probably something pecked it, or the plant's not giving it any more nutrition, what have you. Basically, the plant has cut it off. So, when you look at this, tendril, just as brown as it want to be for this melon. But I'm going to tell you what that lets you know. The tendril lets you know that the melon is through taking in water. Y'all saw that one over there. The tendril was not brown. It was yellow still. That melon is still getting bigger. Now, it's not getting as big as it was initially when it first showed up on the vine. Because if y'all notice, when your watermelons first set, them suckers get big fast. The first few days, week or two, they get big fast. And then they may continue to get bigger, but they'll usually slow down. That's because the vine at that point is putting nutrients into the melon. Now, when I say nutrients, melons have more than just water and sugar in them. They do have nutrients in them. However, what we usually taste, those flavonoids and things, you're basically tasting the nutrients. You're not really tasting the water, because water tastes like what? Nothing. Unless you put something in it. Water, for the most part, tastes like nothing. Now, you can get water that's dense in minerals. That water will taste what to you? Sweet. Minerals are basically what? Nutrients. That's why when you take vitamins, they have what in them? Minerals. They have minerals, vitamins, things like that. So why would you cut this off early when it's still putting nutrients and minerals in, i.e. flavor? So when you pull those melons, going by just that tendril, now I'm not going to say every single time. I've seen people pull melons going by the tendril, and they say that the melon is sweet when they taste it. However, let me say this. I'm from Texas. I'm not going to say Texas is the capital of growing watermelons, but anybody know anything about Texas? Usually a Texan is pretty picky about their watermelons, because we grow some damn good watermelons in Texas. Even the ones in the store are picked early. And a lot of times they will be sweet, but they will not have all the flavor characteristics that they are supposed to have had they been left until this little umbilical, this little part going straight to the melon, had they been left until this starts to dry up. When this starts to dry up, that's the vine saying, okay, I'm done with you. You mature. You can be born now. Go forth and make some human happy. You see what I'm saying? You cut all your melons off. And don't get me wrong, I want to cut that big bad boy over there right now. I bet you it tastes all right. I'm going to tell y'all, I had 2 melons down in here that had blossom end right on them. I'm going to try to show y'all. Here's half of one right there. There's the other half of it. I had another one over there. I had 2 that had blossom end rot. I have had some melons to get blossom end rot, and then for whatever reason, the blossom end rot stops. So the end of it is messed up, but the rest of the melon stays true. These 2, a lot of times when I get blossom end rot on melons, y'all, I don't pull them. I want to see what they're going to do. Because I've had some, they get blossom end rot on them, and then it'll stop. And the rest of the melon is not compromised. And then you can cut the end of the melon off. Like you can cut off 10, 15, maybe even 25% of the melon, and the other 3/4 of the melon is still good. So that's why I don't cut them, because you don't know how big it's going to get. You don't know if it's going to rot all the way. Now these, they continued, the blossom end rot just continued to just envelop the melon, and the whole melon was rotting. You have that to happen sometimes. So don't always be so fast to cut off melons with blossom end rot, unless, maybe you got a ton of melons, or, what I'm saying, unless your situation denotes that. I don't have a ton of melons in here, but I got some good melons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a new one. 8. That's a new one. I've been hand pollinating, so there may be more in here and I just don't see them. So, my melon patch is not as big as some people's melon patches. I can't wait for the day when I can do like my uncles and grow 2 acres of watermelons. But, you know, I'm not there yet. When I get there, it's going to be on, though. Because I'm going to be making money because they selling melons around here $30 a melon now. Melons have gone up tremendously. I wouldn't sell mine $30 a melon because the people that I would want to get my melon, which is people who either live in a food desert, low income, can't afford quality foods, I want them to be able to afford my stuff. So I wouldn't sell mine for 30, but they probably be worth 30. Or if I suspect you a rich person and you came way over here to buy a melon, I'm gonna charge your ass 30 because you got it like that. But because they do that. Come over to this side of town and buy up everything cheap and go back over to their side of town. But anyway, yeah, y'all just be patient with your melons. Be looking out for your seeds. I just want to show you that I did the onion video, and that was probably the one thing that I didn't ultimately end up showing was like I said, I didn't show the onion seeds or whatever, and going to seed or what have you. But yeah, it's a game of patience, y'all. Y'all just be patient, and I need to do an overall leek harvest, to be honest. This melon, just like, see this squash right here? I might have got some borers might have got in that sucker, but really, this squash was really more for seed than anything. I needed some more seeds. The seeds that I had, when I saved those seeds last time, I'm almost positive it's a borer in there because that little stuff on top, that's what borer, the little wet sawdust looking stuff. But yeah, but until next time, see you guys later.